Hello everybody, welcome back to a new Storytime video here today. And today, this is a YouTube video or a Storytime about how, or actually those are both of those, a YouTube Storytime video, a Storytime YouTube video. Gosh, I am dying today. And the only reason why I'm saying that is first because of my, the way I just spoke a second ago, and I don't know what's up in my throat. I am sick today. But I still wanted to film this video at, let's see, what time in the morning? 1:45 in the morning. Gosh, I am not doing well for myself, but, yeah, if I sound like a dying goat over here, yeah, it's probably because my throat feels awful. It's only my throat, I don't know why, but yeah, I decided, you know what, since I'm kind of sick, let's make a video about a time I was sick. And this, in my opinion, was the worst experience. Wow. Wow. Did you really have to burp? Wow. Okay. Excuse me for that burp, but yeah, this was probably the worst experience in my entire life. And, yeah, let's get into it. So this story time takes place, I think, around the time I was like, I'm gonna take a good guess and say I was 4 years old because I was not in school around this time. I remember my sister was in third or fourth grade, so I wasn't really in school yet. Also, when my sister was in fourth grade, that was literally the only time I was ever in school with her, which is like one of the most surprising things to me. But one day I'm just sitting, like this was like over 10 years ago. Because I was like 4. And one day I'm sitting in my bathroom, and I hate to address this. I was clean naked. Yeah. Um, and the only reason why I need to say that is because just actually, why am I doing this? I do not want to give y'all a mental image of that. That's just no. But oh my god, my throat hurts. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. Oh, so basically, I'm sitting here looking like that, and I just suddenly, I think I got up to go use the restroom one night, and I just suddenly, I don't remember everything, but I think I just dropped to the floor because my stomach hurt so bad. And this was not like stomach hurt as in you have to use the restroom. This was stomach hurting as in, oh my gosh, this is like extreme pain that feels like a burning sensation and is not letting my body move at all. And yeah, it was one of the most painful experiences of my entire life. And it downright scared me because even though I was a kid, I still knew what death was. So I was really like, I'm literally gonna die. And my dad, he ends up finding me in the hospital, or not in the what the heck? I just mixed that up. He ends up finding me on the floor. Why did I say hospital? I guess it's because that would lead to what's happening next in the story. But basically, he finds me on the floor. I think my mom or my dad might have found me. I don't know if it was my mom or my dad, but basically, one of them finds me, and they basically call the ambulance. Or no, yeah, I'm pretty sure they did call the ambulance because we went to go drive up to, you know, I think it was, I'm not gonna mention which hospital this was, but it's a really famous hospital. But I end up going there to the emergency room, and well, it was like I felt like my life was in danger, and my life kind of really was in danger. I really was. So I get up, or no, I don't get up. I'm sorry. It's 1 in the morning. I'm really tired. Just trying to think of what to say in this story time because this story time really is sad in a way because I really felt like terrible in this. But and I could also barely move. Like almost felt paralyzed. Um, so we get in the emergency room, and I'm stuck in like a room for like an hour or maybe even 2 hours, just like sitting there watching something on the side of like a, you're sitting in the just imagine an image of a kid sitting in an emergency room, like on one of them stretcher beds, just like looking up at a TV screen that's in the top right corner of the room, like it's like high up, so you're looking up at it, and he's just stuck there having to watch it for like 2 to 3 hours. And so after that, they take me into a room, and I'm just sitting there. And one of them looks at like they all start like one of them leaves, another one comes in. I don't really remember how that process went. I wasn't trying to remember what the doctors looked like, but I decide, I think my life's over. But basically, I had to stay there for about 3 days, and they really had no idea what was up with me. I actually got really scared. Sorry. So yeah, I'm just sitting there. I can't remember everything, so sorry about this. But I do remember waking up one day and like looking out at like all the buildings. Now, I will mention where I was. Actually, no, I don't, because people will come and track me down. But yeah, let's just say I look up and I see a bunch of tall buildings. No, I do not live in New York. I do not. But there's a lot of tall buildings in this place. So I'm just looking, and I'm just like, wow, that looks incredible. While still in pain with like those things, I think they're called blood bags or something like that, with one of those attached to me. Um and I think there's also water bags too. I don't know if those are a thing, but like the things that like put water in your body or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just stuck attached to this thing, and my doctor like comes in like 3 days later, and is like, okay, or no, actually, let me add one more thing. Before that, one of the like doctors or someone came in. I think it was like a, I don't know what type of person it was. It might have been a nurse. I don't know, but they gave us like me some food and my dad some food. My dad stayed by my side the entire time, and I love that man to death. I'm thankful that he stayed there and didn't leave me alone, because if I was left there alone, I would have been scared out of my mind. And yeah, he stayed there for 3 days with me. So, you know, I love you, Dad. If you're watching this, I love you. But basically, he's, he's eating, I'm eating. And then one day my uncle comes in. I think it was like day two. The night of day two, my uncle comes in, one of my uncles, and his girlfriend, that is not his girlfriend, it's like his ex girlfriend, um, comes in, and like they give me like these Lightning McQueen coloring books. What was I gonna do with those strapped to a freaking? Or I wasn't strapped, but what am I gonna do like when I'm stuck to a freaking bed? Like I can't really do much, but I do still do thank them for that. I was a kid. A kid that's has gastritis. Oh yeah, that's what I had. Yeah, they came in one day and told me that's what I had. They diagnosed me with gastritis, and yeah, that the reason why my body completely like got burned up and everything was because of that. So I never knew this. I never even knew what I had until like almost 8 years later. I had to ask my dad what I had, and yeah, they told me it was gastritis, and I was like, oh, huh. But after the whole like ordeal with, what are you doing, Knox? My dog. I might try to get a video of him put in here if I can remember 921 or something like that. But um basically, yeah, what happened is he basically like they woke me up one day and decided to get me out of bed. I had to take like a bath. I guess it's like one of them warm little baths you have to take. I don't really know much about what it was. They just put me in a bathtub, and that was it. Like I came out, and then one of the most terrifying experiences I ever had as a kid was they came in and gave me a shot for my gastritis. And I remember looking at the needle and just being terrified out of my life. I was like, not only do I have something life threatening to me, now I have to be like poked in the foot with a needle. Yeah, that's where they decided to poke it. It was the worst experience of my entire freaking life. And after that was done with, I, I came back. I managed to come back home. And I was basically back to normal. Everything was okay. I saw my sister. I gave her a hug, because I saw her come out of school, and when she came out, I gave her a hug. And it's just like, I still think of what would happen if my dad or my mama never took me to the hospital. It's something that happened to me, and the only reason why I'm sharing it on YouTube is because I like to share personal stories and stuff like that with y'all. Not only to grow my YouTube channel, but to also give y'all some entertaining stuff. And yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Y'all don't really have to, but if you enjoyed, you can. And yeah, turn on the post notifications if you want to as well. And I'm gonna get some sleep. Bye, y'all.